We've all seen these popular BookTok books everywhere on the internet, and it's time to put them to the test. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Lauren, and in today's video, we are going to be reading 3 of the most popular BookTok books on the internet, and I'm basically going to be putting them to the test, seeing if they're worth the hype that they're given, because man alive, these books have some serious hype to them. The first book we're going to be reading is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Emily Henry, as we know, is quite the esteemed author. Everyone on BookTok seems to be raving about her writing, and so I've read a few books by her, but this one I have not. It's gonna be the first book we're putting to the test. The second book is gonna be The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. This book was popular on BookTok like early 2020, even maybe before that, and I never read it. Sure, a lot of you guys have, and so let me know your opinions on it down below if you have read it. I'm excited to see how I feel about it in today's video. And then finally, this book right here, King of Wrath by Anna Huang, is kind of a more recent BookTok book that's become popular. Guys, so I'm just popping on here because I had a comment inform me of something very important, and I'm so glad that it did. Basically, in order to read the Kings of Sin series, you apparently have to read the Twisted series first to get like the best experience. So probably not gonna be reading this one in this video, but we'll see what we pick up later, I guess. Anyway, I'll let you get back into it. What is this series called? The Kings of Sin. And I'm pretty sure there's 7 books. Each one of them follows a different one of the 7 deadly sins. This one obviously is Wrath. All I know about it is that it's a billionaire romance. Say less, you know what I mean? But yes, these are the 3 books we are going to be putting to the test in today's video. I'm excited to see how we feel about them. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. So obviously the first book I chose to pick up in today's video is The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. I am currently, where did I stop at? I barely read anything. Yeah, I'm to the start of chapter 2, which is like literally barely even anything into this book. But like I haven't updated you guys at all. Like I didn't even tell you I was reading this book. We just went right on in. So let's go ahead and give our chapter 2 update, I guess. Or literally we just read the prologue and then chapter 1. But basically I think I'm kind of getting the premise at this point of what this book is about. Basically, our female main character, Olive, she is a PhD student at, I don't even remember the university she's at, but whatever. Basically, she is proving to her friend On that she is not actually interested in the guy that On is interested in. For some reason, On just is convinced that Olive likes the guy that she likes. So to prove that she doesn't, Olive decides to tell her that she's actually going on a date. But in reality, she's going to like the chemistry labs instead to work on like some homework and stuff she's got going on. And guess who's there at the lab whenever Olive is there? The best friend On. And obviously Olive is supposed to be on a date, so she's freaking out, panicking. And so in this panic state of mind, she goes up to this random guy in the hallway and kisses him, basically to prove to On that she is in fact on the date. That's quite crazy news already. Like, how are you just gonna kiss somebody random in the hall? I don't even know how they would let you do that, honestly, but here we are. But basically, the man that she kissed, his name is Adam Carlson, and he basically turned out to be a professor at the school that she goes to. Isn't that already crazy? But somehow it's okay because he's not her professor. Kind of already throws me off a little bit, but you know. So far, not too many updates just yet other than like that plot, but I'm liking how quickly we just got right on into the plot of this book. Like there was no dallying around. We're already in it. I mean, obviously this is a short book as we can see, but there was like no messing around. We're already so invested in this book just after chapter 1. Like the plot's already established and I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as we get further and further on in the book. So far I'm liking it. Let's keep reading. So guys, I am on chapter 10, significantly further than I was in the story yesterday, and I'm like decently entertained so far. You guys can see kind of how far I am. This is all that I've read. So far, nothing like extraordinary has happened, which I'm not surprised by. I mean, I thought it was just kind of going to be a basic romance book that people have blown out of proportion anyway. But I can't lie, I'm still enjoying it overall. It's still a really good story, and I'm entertained, so I can't complain. It's held my attention, you know what I mean? But basically, we're at the point in the story where they've agreed to fake date, each kind of like for their own reasons, honestly. And like, yes, their chemistry is there, but like also, is it really? I don't know. Like, they haven't really spent that much quality time together, you know what I mean? Other than just like the dates they agree to go on just to convince everybody else that they are in an actual relationship. Like, there's really not much other than that. Also, this friend, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, I think that's how you say it, there's no way she doesn't know what's going on, just of the way she's acting. Like, she is making me so mad, just like what she's forcing them to do. Like, if you read the book, you know. She's an interesting character. I don't know. She's kind of just like there for the plot, it seems, honestly, but otherwise she has to know. She has to know. I don't know. So far, I'm decently entertained. I'm enjoying the drama. I'm enjoying the uniqueness of the story. You don't often get like a STEM romance like this, so I'm here for it, and we're gonna continue reading. I think honestly today we might end up going to a coffee shop, and I might end up doing some reading there. Honestly, not sure just yet, so I'm gonna keep you guys updated. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna do some homework because I'm really far behind. And I do have to work later tonight and the next 2 days, so we don't really have a lot of time, but we're gonna keep on reading, see where things go. I'll keep you updated. Oh my gosh. Okay, so chapter 20 is where we're at currently, and we're in a deep, like, guys, there's so much drama and just like it is going down. It is going down. Like, some things were starting to work out, but like there's also this other major part that still is like not even being resolved. And like, look how far we are. I'll just show you. Like, here's where I'm at. I've got this much little bit left, and like, guys, I don't even know anymore. Like, it's all starting to go down. I'm nervous. I'm loving it. Yeah, I don't even know like where I expected the book to go just from looking at like the cover and everything, but it's kind of gone in a complete different direction. Yeah, I've been reading all day. It's like the perfect rainy, gloomy day to just be reading, and I'm loving it. I just feel like it's all about to go down. I'm nervous, but yeah, we're gonna keep reading, see where it's gonna go from here. I do have to leave for work here in a tiny little bit, so I'll probably head there, maybe read like on my break or something. I'll keep you updated. I'm so excited to finish this book. Exciting news, guys! I've officially finished the first book of the video. This is The Love Hypothesis by Hazelwood. Whoop whoop! I'm trying to think of like when I last updated you guys. It's been a couple days, honestly. I have been having to work every single day, so I've had like no time to read, but I'm pretty sure the last day I updated y'all was when I was on my break in my car at work. Maybe? Whatever you guys just saw. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I was saying last though. I don't know, whatever. I will say I really did enjoy that ending, although I will say it was a little bit bit rushed in my opinion. I don't know though, maybe that's because I'm used to reading longer books. This one's pretty short, as we can see. How much was this? Like 350 pages-ish. It's pretty short, you know what I mean? I don't know. Not that it's even... It read very quick is what I'm trying to say. Overall, I think I'm gonna give this book a 3.5 stars. It wasn't anything amazing, you know what I mean? But it was definitely a unique take on a romance book. The fact that it wasn't just like every other read where, you know, they're going on vacation or they're at a beach or a lake or it's just, I don't know, a small town or whatever. This one was definitely more unique in that aspect. As far as like the college setting, I don't read too many books set in a college setting, especially ones where they're like chemistry or in the science department. Really, this is very unique for books that I've read personally, and so for that reason I enjoyed it a lot. It does a great job tackling the harsh realities of being a college student, especially whenever it comes to the financials, like everybody's broke, the fact that you have like no free time after all of your homework and everything. I think especially for this major, people can probably relate. And yeah, I thought it was very unique and well done because of that. Now I will say the love story was very sweet, but the one thing that really threw me off and I just kind of, I don't know, gave me a little bit of the ick was the fact that she's a student and he's a professor. Like, yes, we hear that trope, but for me, it's not my favorite. I don't know, just something about it kind of throws me off. It's like the same thing with me with the workplace romance. They throw me off every time. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, even though he's not technically her professor, and like, yes, they're very close in age, just doesn't seem professional, if that makes sense. Honestly though, one thing I will say is that I would love to see a sequel to the book still. I really did enjoy it, as we can tell, and I feel like the ending was just set up perfectly for another book to be written. I don't know. Is there another one? Because I'm pretty sure she has like the STEM series. Let me know, honestly. I really do need to do my research on that because there might be a sequel to this. It's just like the ending, if you've read it, you know, like there's a really perfect setting for the next book. The next book, like, is set up perfectly, in my opinion at least. I don't know. Now, would I recommend? Yes, absolutely. Although it was very short and sweet, I really do think that it was a cute little palate cleanser book. You know, I love me a good palate cleanser in between, like, big fantasy books or something like that. Now, with that in mind, is it gonna live in my mind rent-free, like, you know, the Throne of Glass series? No. But although I will say over the past couple days after reading it, I've still, like, given it some thought. It's definitely in the back of my mind, which a lot of other, you know, basic romance books that are kind of more copy and paste, they don't so much. So for that, I'll give it credit. And yes, that's gonna be my thoughts on the Love Hypothesis. Okay, so now that we finished that book, we're gonna move on to the next book in this video. And I know I said I was reading this book first, but I don't know, I got it mixed up in my mind. This is the second book we're gonna be reading. This is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I've seen this book everywhere. I've seen so many people read it, and yeah, I bought it in my big haul video that I did, and then you guys said that you wanted to see me read it, so here we are. This is gonna be the second book. I really don't know a whole lot, but I'm pretty sure it is gonna be another one of those copy and paste vacation romances. We'll see where it goes, but it is Emily Henry, so of course my expectations are kind of high. I can't help myself. Let's get right on into reading it. Guys, it turns out this is not really the season for such a summery read like this one, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, guys, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm one to read cozy fantasies in the middle of the summer when it's a million degrees outside, and then summery beach reads when it's snowing. So here we are. I'm currently on chapter 6, so like not too far into it. This is all that I've read so far. What I know so far is that it's following like a then and now timeline. Our two main characters, Poppy and Alex, could not be more opposite. She is kind of like your wild and free type. Like, she kind of just does whatever and doesn't care about the consequences, and then he's very by the book, cares about being clean and organized and structured, and somehow they're best friends. We know, wait, I'm trying to like mark my spot here and it's not working because I did not bring my bookmark down here. But basically we know that every year they take like a vacation together, but then we know that one year apparently they had like sort of a falling out that led them to not speak to each other since. Now obviously we don't know what this falling out was yet, but I'm sure we're gonna get to it. I'm sure that's like kind of the whole premise of the book. book is uncovering what went wrong here and how are they gonna fix it. Basically now they're on their vacation again and she's kind of just like trying to fix their friendship or like what's left of it. Let me just say, the banter so far is everything. I have seriously missed some good old-fashioned Emily Henry banter. It's been way too long and I'm here for it. But yeah, I don't really have too many feelings about it so far other than that. So I'll let you know as we keep going. Feeling good about it. We're gonna keep going and see what the vibe is. I'll let you know. Guys, it's a couple days later. I fear I have not been the best vlogger in the world. I literally like have not vlogged any b-roll of me reading this book over the past couple days, but I have made some serious progress. I'm now, where am I at? I'm on chapter 19. So like, am I half? I'm over halfway. Are you for real? Look at that. Look at that, guys. I'm literally over half. And I fear I am so confused with how this book is going. And I'm so upset. I'm so upset, guys, because basically I've been listening to this book on audiobook for the past couple days instead of reading the physical copy. Like, I've just been listening to it while doing my makeup, driving, chores, whatever. And unfortunately, I feel like this is one of those books that you have to read the physical copy to fully understand what's going on. And I'm so mad because I didn't really understand that until it was too late. I fear it's too late. Cause guys, I was like low-key confused about what was going on the whole time I was reading this book and I didn't really understand why. Or like not reading it but listening to it, I was just so confused about everything. I was like, what is going on? I feel like one chapter to the next I was just so confused. And guys, I fear that's on me because guess what? So you know how I was saying that it's like a then and now timeline? Yeah, the then timeline apparently changes years every single time you read a new past chapter. Tell me why I did not realize that at all. Like, hello, I feel so dumb for not realizing that, and I'm actually so upset. Like, y'all have no idea how upset I am because now it's like I'm confused about what's going on with this book. I really am. And like, I tried to go back and figure out what happened what years, and I'm just so confused. Because basically, I thought the past timeline was like one vacation they went on in the past, and I didn't realize we were switching to a new vacation every single year. I was just very confused. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just so upset. I'm really actually so upset about this because I was so excited to get into this Emily Henry book and I really should have just read it physically. I don't know why I did that. Normally books make sense when they're like on audiobook, you know? This one just didn't. I just wasn't paying attention to what chapter was what. Maybe that was my fault. I don't know. But I don't know. Anyway, other than that, I will say I am enjoying, you know, Emily Henry's writing style. I'm enjoying the banter. I'm enjoying the history of the two characters together. Now that I see, like, it's actually years of their history together, that's even crazier. So, anyway, but yeah, we're gonna get back to reading and we will see where it goes from here. We'll see if it still remains confusing even though I'm reading the physical book or if I'm just cooked. We will see. I'll keep you updated. Guys, what they just said to each other? I can't. Oh my gosh, guys. Bro, that last chapter? I just finished chapter 25. The yearning, bro. Stop. Like, the yearning between these two characters. Oh my gosh. You know the saying, like, bring back yearning? Right here, yo. Right here is where you will find it. I've been craving a book with yearning, and this right here is giving, y'all. It is giving. Besides that, yeah, the timeline is still low-key confusing to me, and I fear it is going to be. But like, it's low-key getting better now that I put the audiobook down and like I'm actually reading the actual book. So also Emily Henry's writing style, as we know, I've said this on my channel so many times, it's just like everything, just the way she describes things, like the way this woman woman captures what feels like an original experience so perfectly. I don't even know how to like give an example or anything, but just like, have you ever had an experience in your life and you're like, oh, this is for sure an original experience. No one has ever really had this feeling or thought. But then like you'll come across these things and you're like, oh, I've experienced that. And just the way she describes it is so perfect. The metaphor she uses and just the way she describes these real life situations, it's just so perfect every single time. I am here for it. Let's continue on. This is how much I have left. It's getting crazy. Ah! Well, guys, I just finished chapter 31. I'm at the start of chapter 32. And this book has way more like dramatics and emotion than I originally thought it was going to. But I'm honestly kind of here for it. I feel like it needed something. Middle was dragging a little bit. Soon, I would assume we're going to be reading about what happened in Croatia. They keep talking about it and I'm getting more and more curious. They like keep building it up so much. So we will see. Guys, I ended up finishing the book literally just a few minutes ago. Sorry, I look kind of like, I don't even know what this lighting is, and also my glasses. We're just gonna ignore that. But anyway, final thoughts here. I low-key don't understand all the drama at the end. I'm sorry. I just feel like it was kind of unnecessary, but that's just my opinion. Also, why was the build-up to what happened in Croatia like so extreme, but then whenever we actually got to it, it was just like something not even that extreme. I don't know, like, I can't really say too much, but I'm kind of like a little bit disappointed about that. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like if you read the book, you would probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know, guys. I'm just like genuinely so conflicted about this book because, well, for one, it was confusing to me the entire time. I was confused on the timeline, and yes, it's probably my own fault, but also even after I started reading the physical copy, still some parts of it were a little bit confusing to me. I can't lie. I don't know. It was like even in one year of the past, we would switch up and start talking about another year, and then in the present we switch up and start talking about the past. I don't know, it was a lot for me to understand, so maybe that's on me. And also another opinion of mine that you guys might not agree on or might, sometimes I kind of don't understand friends to lovers, like that trope, because it's like if you really liked each other, I feel like you would be interested in each other from the very beginning. I don't really, like, I understand being friends. It's just so, I don't know, it's confusing. And this might be a really controversial opinion, but I'm not sure I see the relationship lasting. I really am not sure because, guys, they were so on and off like this entire time. I feel like if you like each other, just say it and stick to it, you know what I mean? I don't know. Just seems like a lot of drama for no reason. I don't know. That's probably so controversial. I'm really sorry if you disagree, but that's, you know, good thing we're all allowed to have our own opinion. So, but yeah, this, I honestly am not sure what I want to rate it because I'm just very conflicted at this point in time still, but honestly I think I'm gonna probably land on a 3.5 because yeah, it was still really enjoyable. Don't get me wrong, I know like that sounded very negative, but I really do love Emily Henry as an author. I love her writing style every single time. She creates the most relatable descriptions and scenarios. It's just, she has such a way with words and her storytelling is everything. These characters, just something about them irritated me. I don't know. It was a lot of drama. But yeah, there we have it, the second book of today's video. This is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. And guys, I have some bad news. So this book right here, King of Wrath, you know how in the beginning we said we were going to read it? Well, thankfully one of my lovely viewers, I'm actually so glad that they commented this. Basically they said like, in order to understand the Kings of Sin series, you have to read, what is it called? The Twisted series, I'm pretty sure. So we're actually not going to be reading this book in today's video yet because I do want to get the most immersive experience possible. Obviously I want to read the Twisted series anyway, so I'm like, well, might as well read them in preferred order, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for commenting that. I really genuinely appreciate that so much. Like, I would have hated to have read this and then ruined the Twisted series for myself, even like partially. I want to get the most immersive experience possible out of every book series. So if there's ever another time that I'm about to read something and you guys see like a little flaw in the reading order or whatever, please let me know. I actually would genuinely appreciate it so much. But yeah, anyway, I think we are going to kind of wrap off this video here just because, well, today's Saturday and I really did want to upload it today. I'm a little bit behind. I've been very busy, unfortunately. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fun videos to come. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.